What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting model review for you all. Today we're going to be taking a look at the JC Wings 1-400 scale Azul Airlines Airbus A350-900. I really hope all of you are looking forward to this. This is a really cool model, but I'll go ahead and put it off to the side as we got to get started with the box here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So here's the box. It looks really good. So you can see JC Wings, Azul, and then you got Brazil up there, Airbus, and of course JC Wings with their wide body aircraft. They typically do this really cool kind of toolbox design with these various components. So you see the Airbus logo here, JC Wings down the middle, South America, and the Azul logo essentially. Airbus A350-900, here is the beautiful CGI right here, and then another A350 here. Diecast aircraft model, 1-400 scale. Bottom of the box, JC did do 2 releases of this aircraft. The one that we have here today is LH4323. This is the normal one, the flaps down is the other one. And here's the side of the box, and then we got the top of the box, the right of the box, and then here's the back. Very cool about the JC Wings boxes, they do provide specifications. So you can see here we have the manufacturer, overall length, wingspan, height, number of engines, and engine type. It is interesting to note that they do have it in meters for the wingspan and overall length and height. So pretty interesting there. You do have a barcode there. I'm assuming it's for JC's website. You also got some various other warnings here, and just the typical box here for JC Wings. So it's not out of the ordinary. I just thought it was worth mentioning considering circumstances. Due to the light dropping a little bit on the table length, that much height from the box will actually make a huge difference on the lighting of our airplane today. So I'm going to prop it up here on the box for the best lighting possible. So here it is, the Azul A350-900 here in 1-400 scale. So the reason I chose to get this aircraft was actually because DG Pilot did an outstanding Cyber Monday sale in 2023. With any qualifying purchase, you would get a free model cargo 1-400 scale model aircraft, which I thought was incredible. So I bought this aircraft. There wasn't really any other appealing options, and I wanted to build up the Azul fleet a little bit. And this aircraft looks good. I've seen it a couple times. And I ended up getting a interactive Polar 747-400. So I certainly thought the deal was worth it. Again, there wasn't just they sold out. They were pretty sold out from other releases, and I already had all my pre-orders and whatnot. So this was the best option. Certainly, it's still a cool model, and I really like the livery, and overall, this mold's still pretty good. But I thought it'd be worth noting the differences and all that here in today's video. So what are we waiting on? Let's go ahead, zoom into the aircraft, and really see what we think as soon as I get the camera level and all that, because the tripod's a little weird with the phone mount on it. So, but overall, I still think we are looking good here. As soon as I get us centered up, which I think will be right here. Apologies that I don't have that old mount I used to have. Unfortunately, it broke. I'll try to get another one sometime. But overall, this is looking perfect. So let's go ahead and get started here. Here's the cockpit windows with the raccoon mask, and then you of course got the nose shape, which is, I would say, like a C+, B-. I don't think it's the prettiest in the world. I also don't think it's terrible. It just, you can see A350 there. It's just not the perfect A350. Aviation 400 definitely has it down in that department in my eyes. So still a good one, but definitely not quite as good as some others, but still fine. I mean, definitely tolerable, especially if you're looking at an angle. So that's quite nice. Okay, you got some various panels right here and the dome and all the various pieces. Then you got the nose landing gear. Didn't mean to push it. Nose landing gear right here. A little bit chubby, but overall not too bad. There's the nose landing gear door, and you got some various colors there. And I think the last two, the registration should be on there. Oscar Whiskey, so that looks really good. Then of course you have some sort of titles right here. Again, cockpit windows look really good with kind of mask around it. Then you got South America right here, which looks really nice. One of my favorite parts of the Azul livery by a mile. You got the L1 door here that looks really nice right there, and then you got all the windows. Azul I think has first class. I'm pretty sure. If not, this is where the business class would be, but I think first would go somewhere in there. The Azul billboard titles look really nice here in this navy color. So you got AZUL for Azul, quite a unique name. And then you got the cheat lines down here. So you see you got the mid-tone green, which is a really nice green. Not all airlines really use that kind of green, so that certainly looks really cool. And then you got a yellow, which also looks really nice, followed by that navy color that we were just talking about. So that looks really good. You do have 2 antennas, one under the U right there, one on top of the L, between the L and the door. You see a panel right here too, so that certainly looks fantastic as well. And then you got the Brazil flag followed by the Brazil titles right there, which is really cool. I'll kind of move it off so you can see a little bit more of that right there. So that certainly all looks really good right there. You can see the sun's getting very close to the setting. So I'm glad to elevate it up so you can get a little bit better view here of our airplane. Followed by that, you do have the wing root, which looks really nice. So you do have a leading edge light there. That's pretty cool. You have a green piece down there on the bottom, which is also nice. And then you got the slat detail. Here's the engine, flyazul.com. A little crooked, but overall pretty good. Let's get fan blade view. Fan blades are pretty solid. They could be a little bit more detailed, but it's not bad. At least you have the creases and the angles are correct, so I'm not going to complain too much on that. And the exhaust also looks really good. It's kind of my free little spinning wheel type deal here. You can see the wing with the adequate flex. That's certainly really nice. And then there's the back angle, so you can see how it kind of evens out there, along with the I guess I must have a little bit of paint chip right there. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Sharklet, which looks really good. There are the main landing gear, which do tilt, so those are quite nice. Again, just a touch chunky there on the main landing gear, kind of bogey piece, but again, with it pivoting, I can't complain too much. You can just see where it kind of can crack right there and all that. So not a huge deal, just an observation if you're curious and interested in buying this model. Then you have a panel detail right here, followed by the L3 door, which has very good detail on the lever and window. You have this antenna, followed by another little warning there. I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know. You have this SATCOM Wi-Fi box, last antenna, followed by the L4 door and a little baggage or some sort of lab compartment. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but there's that right there. Then you got that door once again, and then Airbus A350-900 with the Airbus logo. I think it's pretty cool that they show that off, so that's really nice. And you got the registration of Papa Romeo Alpha Whiskey, Oscar Whiskey, excuse me. Then you got the tail. Again, you have some really cool colors there for South America. So you got quite a few blues, some oranges, maybe a couple pinks, a yellow, and maybe a brown or two. So that looks quite nice. Again, the navy background exhibits that. Then you see you got the yellow and the green right there. All that looks really good. You got the rudder on there. All that looks great. The horizontal stabilizers, APU, all that detail looks really, really nice. On the right side of the aircraft, you can see where you got the various details. Then you got the baggage door right there. That looks really good. A very nice placement on that, along with some other various little panel details there. So that's really cool. There's another look at your nose shape. Again, it's not terrible, but we have seen a little bit better here in the scale. Azul.com there on the engine, flyazul.com. You got a little panel right there, the typical red line, all that looks really good. And all the other various details, that back cargo door looks really good. All that all came together very nicely here for Azul and JC Wings here on the 350. Top of the aircraft looks really good. You can see all the various details, and they did a good job there on the wings. A little bit more indentation would have been nice, but not terrible, so pretty good. Also, I thought we got a good view of the Sharklet, but if you didn't see it, there it is. Looks pretty great. And the bottom looks really cool. So you got the Brazil flag enlarged, which is really cool. Wouldn't have expected an airline to do that, but that looks pretty cool. I'll even zoom in so you can really get a good view of it. You got the various panel details and whatnot, which looks awesome. The main landing gear door, stand hole, and you do have the registration that starts with Papa Romeo hyphen and then Alpha Oscar Whiskey, so that's really cool. All that detail looks really nice, so definitely glad they did a good job exhibiting that, and all the other characteristics as well. And we have exhausted our light just in time. So overall, really cool model. Definitely very glad to have it. Again, the intent was to get that free cargo aircraft, which worked really well. So I think it's a very fair deal with what we did right here. Personally, I'm very thrilled with this. And it's still a really great plane. I've used it in Great Plains already a couple times. And who knows, maybe I'll find another opportunity to use it here in the future. But it's a really good looking aircraft and shouldn't be going anywhere for quite some time. So thank you, Dave Millman, for establishing yet another successful airline, this time with a bigger carrier in South America. So that's quite awesome. So I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Really fun review. The next review, we should be on to some new releases, so I'm looking forward to that next Wednesday. So if you are as well, feel free to drop a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, definitely get that going with your notifications on so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, uploading daily, of course. So definitely stay on the lookout for those. Looking very forward to all that, and I hope each and every one of you are as well. But nevertheless, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.